Draymond Green, now that we're here, we get off the baseball for a second. I was watching the Giants. I have over at San Francisco Baseball Academy on Geary, throwing batting practice while watching the Giants. It was just great to have them on the TV. It's a great companion. But what I saw on the timeline yesterday, Draymond Green, look, love him, hate him, can't live without him. Like, that's the way I would describe Draymond Green.
No doubt.
You love him one day, you hate him the next, but you know you can't live without him. I was ready to kill this guy because of what happened on the court. You got to be kidding me, Draymond. You're quitting on a play?
Right.
Then the podcast drops, and he cuts one of the sickest WWE promos, crushing Dillon Brooks I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, Team Draymond again. I'm back on the bandwagon.
So we're going to play this sound in a second. Give me 1 second. But I was thinking about the Uber ride we had to the California Classic.
Okay.
I was like, Shasky, I'm going to present something to you tomorrow on the show, and you're going to love it. It was a 3-team deal for Ben Simmons, CJ McCollum going to Philly, Draymond going to Portland. I mean, we tried to trade this guy. And then the next day, we're like, you know what? We're foolish. We can't win without Draymond Green. And really, these 4 championships don't happen without Draymond Green.
Of course.
It just doesn't.
But that's why he's so difficult to pin down when it comes to, again, all the great things he brings. He's so complicated, he drives you crazy.
But we think, and no, Ernie Chavez, it wasn't a limo drive. It was a,
no, it wasn't a limo.
It was just a little town car.
Like a Lincoln Town car.
Yeah, it was shout out to Premier Limousines.
It might have been a Chrysler New Yorker. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, Premier Limos. Steve, what's happening? We need another ride someday.
Yeah.
I need your services. But I was thinking about Draymond Green. I was like, damn, we really tried to trade him for Ben Simmons? Like, as fans? And you see what Ben Simmons is doing now? He can't even get on the court.
I know.
He's cooked. He's going to be playing in Australia soon. Or China.
I mean, he might be a guy that you can get on a vet min.
I still wouldn't want him on my team.
As a vet min?
He doesn't even look at the basket.
I mean,
He doesn't rebound. He doesn't pass. He's a shook one right now. Ben Simmons, that is. But I was thinking about Draymond. I said, damn it. This guy's a 4-time champ. He's got 2 Olympic gold medals. All defense, 7 times. DPOY. That's our guy.
Yeah.
And 10 years from now, when we always talk about the end of the run and when you and I got gray hairs and no hair, actually no hair, I'm probably going to be receding by the time I'm 50.
I'm slowly starting to see the white hairs come in.
Draymond Green is a borderline statue guy.
Borderline, I think he probably will be a statue guy.
23 is going to be in the Raptors. That's our guy. If anybody's going to ride with him, we have to ride with them. And so after yesterday, I'm thinking to myself, damn, this guy just quit on a play. This is how it's going to end. And then he drops the podcast. And then he drops 2 minutes and 21 seconds of just absolute gold. So everybody buckle up.
For me, it's not just what he says.
It's how he says it.
It's not just how he says it.
It's the delivery.
It's the cadence
it's the delivery.
in which he delivers it.
It's the delivery, which makes Ether so good with Nas.
Yes.
It makes Takeover with Jay-Z so good. Hit him up with Tupac.
Yep.
That's what makes the cadence, the delivery, the pacing of
Nail in the coffin, Eminem.
Unbelievable. So,
boy, Benzino still hasn't been hurt.
Benzino has it too, dude. Benzino, he's so cooked.
No Vaseline, Ice Cube.
Oh, unbelievable.
You got to get personal in these disses.
You have to get personal.
If you're going to go diss track, you have got to get down and dirty.
You got to get down and dirty. So, here's 2 minutes.
Oh, this is so good.
And 21 seconds.
Oh, my God.
Of absolute gold from the Draymond Green podcast, courtesy of Volume Sports.
This idiot said, I don't know what Draymond does out there. He said, I don't like Draymond at all. You don't know me. I just don't like Golden State. I quite frankly wouldn't like a team that beats me all the time either. I don't like anything to do with them. Quite frankly, you were a little kid in high school watching us win championships. Should be happy that you even witnessed that. Or maybe college, but you get the point. You're a fan. Draymond talks a lot. You talk a lot now, so if you have 4 rings, sure you talk a lot more. For All-Stars, you probably talk a bit more. Defensive Player of the Year, damn sure would talk more. 2 Olympic gold medals, you definitely would be talking because that would mean you beat Team USA, and we all know how that goes. So gets away with a lot too. What exactly do I get away with? I have 15 texts, 1 less than your dumb ass. Okay, great. His game is cool. If you ever wondered why the Memphis Grizzlies is not ready to compete for a championship, look no further than this idiot right here. They're actually depending on this guy to help them win a championship. And he says his game is cool. Quite frankly, that just shows how little You know about basketball. And yet, you running around talking about a dynasty? The dynasty starts after you, not with you. He plays with heart, knows the ins and outs of the defense. If you want to be quite frank, I made the ins and outs of our defense. I guess that's why they like him over there. I'm trying to figure out why they like you in Memphis. Or do they like you in Memphis? That's a better question. I'm not sure your teammates like you, but I can tell you why they like me over there. When you contribute in the way that I have contributed to 4 championships, they tend to like you. So, next time you speak up on me, you should do some fact checking. Next time you speak up on me, you should do some soul searching. Next time you speak up on me, I hope you're in a better situation than you in now, where the guys you play with actually enjoy playing with you because they actually think you're contributing to winning. Because it ain't happening right now, champ. You're not a champ. You're a clown. It ain't happening.
So, I mean, as we break this down.
Oh, my God.
As we break this down, and Draymond Green comes back into our good graces this morning.
He's dissing Dillon Brooks, if you caught him in the middle of that.
Because Dillon Brooks last week was featured in a story on ESPN where he basically said, I don't like the Golden State Warriors. I don't like Draymond Green. He gets away with things. I don't know why they like him out there. I guess he knows the ins and outs of the defenses. Blah, 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 blah. So Draymond Green clapped back. And one of the coldest lines, I mean, there's like 15.
I was going to say, the dynasty starts after you?
That's my one. The dynasty starts after you, not with you. And then at the end, come on, champ. You're not a champ. You're a clown.
Well, he starts off with, you're an idiot, basically.
Yeah, I mean,
Draymond's out of his mind, but God, that was so good. When he wants to eviscerate someone,
he will.
Yeah,
he will.
And it's just,
I also wondered too.
This is a Picasso.
But I also wondered, because I haven't listened to the entire podcast.
I don't need to.
But I wondered, I was like, is he going to address the play in the first half?
I don't know. Did he? Did anyone know?
Nobody cares.
Lost in the sauce. No one cares.
Steve Kerr addressed it, which we'll play a little later.
This is what my wife does. I'm not big on onions, so she'll chop them up real finely and throw them in the sauce, so I don't even know. And then lost in the sauce. There's the onions in there somewhere. You didn't even know.
Lost in the sauce. So Dillon Brooks last week. There was a story last Friday. Last Friday, where basically Dillon Brooks was talking about the Golden State Warriors, and he brought up Draymond Green.
God, Dre's the best.
Dude, he is the best. He is the best. And look, Dillon Brooks, he's got guys like that are good for the league. Goons, guys you hate.
Bonte, this
I've said
this last unreal.
But you know what's funny? I'm listening to this podcast. Now it just dawned on me, Shasky.
Okay.
Remember I told you after games, you were at game 6 against Memphis, right?
Yes.
When they
No. I was in Joshua Tree watching on the iPad.
You were at game 2 against Dallas.
Yes.
So game 6 against Memphis. Dillon Brooks was hot to start.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And then he finished 11-29. And I think I told you this off air, but Darrell and I are walking back to the parking lot after the postgame show.
Yeah.
And Draymond pulls up, and he's got little DJ in the back. And Draymond's like, "What's up, y'all?" And he's happy because he scored like 14 points.
Yeah, he looked great.
He shot the ball. He was aggressive. And I said, Day, man, let it fly. Because I know, man. I said, hey, by the way, you give us a lot of content. I'm buttering them up. And I was like, hey, the best thing that happened in this game was Dillon Brooks getting hot. He goes, oh, I know. Because Dillon Brooks got hot and thought, oh, I'm Kobe tonight. And literally the other night against the LA Lakers, Spinoni knows this, is Lakers, Dillon Brooks is wide open in the corner.
Okay.
He treated him like Tony Allen. Clank, clank, clank. And so I'm just like, gosh. Dillon Brooks.
If you're a Grizzly fan, the last 4 or 5 days
has been rough.
I mean, like you're watching a franchise implode here.
So basically, yeah, you are watching a franchise.
I mean, like,
implode.
think about it. Like,
didn't I tell you this though last year?
You said they should trade him away.
They should have traded him in the summer. Instead, they traded DeAnthony Melton to Philadelphia.
I like Melton.
And I said, yeah, I like Melton too. And he was actually D'ing up guys on the floor. He was giving Steph some issues. He was giving Jordan Poole issues. But I was just thinking to myself, get rid of Brooks. You're not winning anything with this guy. Because he just, in his head, he's got the irrational confidence. He's not a shooter. He fouls hard. He talks. He fires up the other team.
He's a hack.
And now he's fired up Draymond Green. This is what he said last week. I don't like Draymond at all. I just don't like Golden State. I don't like anything to do with them. Draymond talks a lot. Gets away with a lot, too. His game is cool with Golden State. But if you put him anywhere else, you're not going to know who Draymond is. He plays with heart, plays hard, knows the ins and outs of their defense. I guess that's why they like him over there.
But Dillon's got to know, if you bring up Draymond, he's coming for you. Like, you got to know. Like, there are some guys that you bring up and they don't care, like one way or the other. You bring up others, you know they're coming at you. And this is why the NBA, I mean, look, say what you want about trying hard throughout the whole entire regular season, load managers. They've got a lot of issues. Every sport has their issues.
No
the
doubt.
NBA is not different than any other league. The NFL's got issues. Major League Baseball has issues. NHL has issues. MLS has issues. But dear God, no one does controversy better than the NBA.
No doubt.
Better than any sport.
Better than any sport.
I don't care what anyone says. This is better than the Richard Sherman thing.
And so,
because Crabtree never really responded to Sherman.
No, he didn't.
What was it? Was it Aqib Talib and Sherman and Crabtree going at it?
The chains.
I don't remember Crabtree responding to him there either.
Well, no, they met up at a random spot in Dallas. I think it was a state fair or something. I forget.
Peace treaty?
Yeah, basically.
When he ripped his chain?
They got into it twice.
Aqib Talib is not someone to be trifled with.
No. He's about that life.
Yeah, you ever heard his story about one of his uncles?
Absolutely. Well, he's heard a story with his brother.
Well, no, I know that one. But, I guess Big Grandmama that he was staying with was saying, turn the music down.
Right.
And the uncle wouldn't turn the music down. So Grandmama grabbed one of her firearms, which is in a state where I guess it's legal, and
Texas.
Shot him through the door. The police showed up, and they're like, who shot you? And he's like, I'm not going to say. And it was Grandmama.
Right. Grandmama.
And everyone knew, don't mess with Grandmama.
Don't mess with Grandmama. Aqib Talib's about that life.
Unbelievable.
Dude,
it's an unbelievable story.
I swear to God, one of my favorite photos ever.
I'm not advocating violence.
No. One of my favorite photos ever. Aqib Talib and Gus Johnson in the booth.
It's the best.
And he's got the chain on.
It's incredible.
I listened to all the broadcasts.
I love Aqib Talib.
It was the Lions and
100%.
Washington football team. And Aqib Talib was saying, I was like, dude, he's in the barbershop.
Dude, you want to talk about cadence? I love everything coming out of his mouth. Love that dude.
Stop. They're going to make me choke.
Aqib Talib, he needs to be on more broadcasts.
My God.
I know there was some stuff that went down with his family, but he
needs
was
to hurry
so
up and come
good.
back.
He's got to
back in
come
our
back.
lives.
And plus, I like having a DB's perspective. We have too many quarterbacks and fullbacks and tight ends.
Right.
Give me a couple defensive players.
Defensive lineman. Give me a linebacker. Give me a DB, whatever.